the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. Well, for the Pelicans, they've yet to win against this squad this season. 2 games, 2 losses. We'll see if their luck changes tonight. And we get to see the Brow in action tonight. Scary that it's still so early in his career. Kenny, just how good can Anthony Davis get?
Well, he's
Look
dominant.
at that brow you got right there.
Oh, my.
Whoa,
I have a double brow.
Man, that thing has
A duo
taken on a
brow?
life
I have
of
a
its
double
own.
brow. I have a
Duo brow.
Yeah. It
It
does.
weighs about 14 pounds.
It's
doesn't
thick,
it?
though. It's thick,
Wow.
but it's a duo.
Anyway, AD.
Well, anyway, he's dominant in almost every aspect of the game. A big guy who can handle the ball. He can run the floor. He can shoot jump shots. He can defend. And he's a force any way you put him.
I want to see how smart you guys are.
Okay.
If he was a reptile, which reptile would he be?
Oh, a raptor.
Ernie,
If he were a reptile,
what would he be?
he'd be,
Taking too long, Ernie. He'd be a versatilian.
Ooh.
Teams should be nervous of what he can do in 3 years. You like
Versatilian.
that? Versatilian.
that
like
is.
that.
I'm surprised that you've waited this long to break that one out.
Yeah.
Versatilian.
Dr. O'Neal, baby.
Yeah. Okay.
Amphibious.
Kevin Harlan, it's all yours.
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At shooting guard, Dwayne Wade. At the other guard position, Dennis Schroeder. At center, DeMarcus Cousins. At power forward, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Luke Walton. And now introducing your New Orleans Pelicans. Starting at shooting guard at 6'3", number 55, Etwan Moore. Starting in center, standing 6'11", number 8, Jaleel Okafor. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 2, Lonzo Ball. At the power forward position, at 6'9", number 30, Julius Randle. The other forward position, at 6'9", number 14, Brandon Ingram. Scott Brooks is your head coach. Pelican fans, give it up for your New Orleans Pelicans!
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. For the Pelicans, happy to be here in New Orleans right now in the midst of a homestand. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles. That loss brought them down 2-1 in this series matchup. They'd like to steal back that momentum.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, it felt like they were teenagers during the summer. Low levels of activity, allowed too many good looks. Just not their night.
Now here's Schroeder, and now the Lakers starting group. They've got Anthony Davis, D-Wade out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's James in at the 3 slot. Teams are trying to finish the season, Brent, with some energy. The reduction of back-to-backs has obviously helped make that a reality.
Well, Adam Silver deserves a ton of credit for approaching the schedule change the way he has the past couple of seasons.
Thinking about the quality of the game.
Yeah, because it is. The quality of the product can make sure that your star players can play as many games as possible. And it's still extremely difficult for those guys to get up for 82 games. They still need their rest. But at least the league has addressed it. The league has given more opportunities for guys to find quality rest in between competition, and hopefully we'll see more players have health. We've not seen that translate into health, but I hope it happens this season.
Me too. Here's Randall following the bucket by the Lakers. And there's the pass to Okafor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
He gets it in there.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Ball kicks to Okafor. And so just over a minute and a half played, and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. Randall against Davis. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Schroeder.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Down low, it's stolen by Wade. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to LeBron. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 6. Tries again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and then gets himself to the free throw line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, LeBron. Last season, LeBron James becoming just the 7th player ever to score 30,000 points in a career.
Well, he's like a rare steak, Kevin. Obviously, he's not done. Might have the best shot of catching Kareem when it's all said and done in terms of total points scored in the league. Maybe approach 40,000, but ultimately, he's definitely in the top 3.
He's off on the second.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses. And Anthony Davis is just as complete a player on the offensive end as you're going to find. Great facing up, great mid-range, plays with the back to the basket. One of the things that is his best quality, Kevin, that does not get talked about much is just how devastating he is in transition. One of the game's greatest runners and finishers. And when you're playing with a point guard who will advance the ball, he becomes that much more dangerous.
And that one falls for Davis. And Brent, for Davis in his offense, the stat lines he can put up are just jaw-dropping.
Man, even from a historic standpoint, very few big men can dominate a game in the multitude of ways that AD can. Incredibly quick with his decision-making. He's really got great footwork. And with his length, he has the easiest time getting a shot off any switch. I mean, it's just an automatic mismatch. He is truly a special player. Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
Ingram. Okafor trying to get open. And it's Ingram missing.
Wow. Just in shock that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense there.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach Luke Walton.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post. If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
Schroeder against Ball. Here's Okafor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Okafor at the line for two.
Gentlemen, two shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Okafor. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-3 run. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Wade. Schroeder's got his first bucket in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, almost impossible, really. It was one of those games where almost everyone on the roster had that off night. Inside and out, ice cold.
And a chance now to see the numbers for Jahlil Okafor. Over the last month, getting it done. 12th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Now here's Okafor. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game. And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Ingram against LeBron. Ingram passes to Okafor. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
For New Orleans, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. As the league's star power grows, we see more players taking on roles in entertainment, which is kind of interesting. Did Do you think that's a distraction at all?
Did you know that I was in a movie myself, Kevin?
Why do you think I'm bringing this up? You have firsthand knowledge of this stuff. Your fingerprints are all over this question.
Yeah, not a distraction. I mean, come on. It's an opportunity for guys to go.
It was fun, right? You loved your experience, didn't you?
I did love my experience. I did a couple of commercials when I was in Los Angeles. It's a lot of fun.
And you were good.
You're amazing, Kevin. Thank you.
They won, and they won awards.
Thank you. The things did win awards.
I know.
You're very kind. It's not a distraction, though. These guys are kids. They want to do things. They want to do things musically. They want to be on stage. They want to be in movies. They want to do TV shows.
Too, right? Helps the league and notoriety and everything else.
Why not?
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Ingram. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Ball.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And that one's good. James.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ball kicks to Ingram.
A little over-aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Brandon Ingram taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Peyton, he's checked in for Ball. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And so he hits both. Schroeder with the ball. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game. Pelicans trail by 12. Peyton finds more. Back to Peyton. Shoots over Schroeder. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Nice dribble move for Elfrid Payton out there, shaking and making his defender sit on his heels for a little bit.
Here's Wade. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And even though Father Time Brent has taxed Wade on his athleticism quite a bit, you can still see glimpses of it when it matters most.
That seems to be the way of Wade right now, is waiting for the moments, the bigger moments, to step up and hit big shots or make the right play. He won't make plays as often as he once did throughout the course of a regular season game, but instills some confidence in his teammates on the floor come crunch time.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Peyton will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, down by 12. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. Take a look at the Lakers. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, New Orleans. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And, you know, for the Lakers, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
And once the playoffs do arrive, they won't be intimidated. We got underdogs early on, but during the course of the regular season, they've proven they can handle any situation and any opponent, no matter how tough.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Well, it's so nice to have the early lead. This is where you want to stick with what's working until somebody shuts you down.
Payton kicks to Randall. New Orleans moving the ball around. Moore against Wade. Moore passes to Payton. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Schroeder. Misses off the left iron. Lakers leading by 14. To the middle. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Payton. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Talk about what it means to be a good teammate, Brent. You've played with good ones. You've played with bad ones. I've always thought you were team first when you played.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. There's just an idea about what it is that you can contribute to the team. I think you always have to accentuate those ideals. Your approach on a daily basis has to be consistent. And if you're a starting player, it's one mentality. And if you're somebody that plays off the bench, you have to come to practice every day to push the guy that's in front of you and wait for your opportunity. But most of the time, it's that kind of consistency with which you come to work and the attitude of making sure that I want to make any kind of contribution I can for our team's success. That usually is a pretty good formula for a good teammate.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And the Lakers lead by 17. Payton finds Anderson. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Robertson. Good D by Miller.
Like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
Six to shoot. Payton against Rondo. Releases. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Out to the wing. Here's Kuzma. Offline with his 3. Pelicans trail by 17. Ingram outside. To the inside. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Davis. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing, the passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
It's Ingram on the wing, guarded by Kuzma.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. Here's Davis. Down low, Harrell.
Oh, that athletic ability there.
Oh, you know Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Now here is Miller. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the Lakers on the break. Floats one. The shot's good from Robertson.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Payton kicks to Anderson. There's the pass to Ingram. Poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Since the All-Star break, this group has been on fire. Here are the field goal percentage leaders for the season's second half. Number 1, JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis is second.
What a shooting exhibition it's been for these two players during that stretch. I mean, nearly automatic for both.
Shot clock at 3. From deep.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Been a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
Rondo dishes to Davis. Kuzma against Ingram. Kuzma inside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Here's Diallo, and that one is stuffed right through.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Davis over Anderson, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Payton kicks to Ingram. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. 8 points for Brandon Ingram.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Rondo. Pass to Davis. Over Anderson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Tremendous concentration by AD to get that shot up and in time before the shot clock expired.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Los Angeles on top, up 19. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. DeMarcus Cousins, a fiery disposition. Some wondered how he'd get along with fellow star Anthony Davis. Davis says it's been great.
I always hear that people hate playing with DeMarcus. I love playing with him, honestly. I don't see where that comes from. Maybe it's guards, I don't know. As a big, I love playing with him.
Well, if you want to win, you need all the help you can get.
And they make a great 1-2 punch. I think their skill to score from outside enables them to coexist offensively.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
Yeah, so that disruption is helping out because it's leading to some easy chances on the other end.
Miller is out there with Diallo. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Ball in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Payton after LeBron James's miss. And the rejection by Cousins.
How about Cousins with some gritty defense there, showing off his intimidating length on that rejection.
James, the pass to Rondo. And that one goes long. Pelicans trail by 17. To the inside, Okafor. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Okafor's got 4 points this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's James. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in.
One shot.
And James no good on that one. Brent, last season the league cut back on timeouts. Are you hearing any other ideas of how to reduce the duration of some of these games?
There's also the idea last year where they put it into place where right after the second quarter ended, they put you on a 15-minute clock in between halftime.
It started immediately.
And I thought that was ideal. So if you're at a game and you get to see the dog jumping through the hula hoop.
Which you love.
I love it.
I know.
It's only going to last the 7 or 8 minutes before the teams come back out. And I thought last year that helped the game speed along. And I think they sped up last year, if I'm not wrong, Kevin, by about 3 minutes time.
I'm glad when you go out there and balance the dishes on your head. That's always been so fun to watch.
There's only one red panda, Kevin.
I know. Here's Robertson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 18. Payton kicks to Okafor. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Second shot opportunity, and it's Okafor getting it to go. Okafor's got 5 now.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
And Harrell slams it in.
Timeout. What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You look at James, what a contribution.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
New Orleans making some changes here. Randall comes in for Okafor, and Moore subbed in for Elfrid Payton. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Harrell. Dwayne Wade comes in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Ball. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Back to Okafor. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. From beyond the arc.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Okafor with the steal. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Cousins. Averaging about 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
That free throw good from Wade. Both free throws good from Wade. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Ball against Schroeder. With the floater. And then Okafor slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
You know, as dominant as DeMarcus Cousins is, he has a tendency to get in his own way and take himself out of games.
But we talk so often about other players in the league taking the offseason to improve some of their weaknesses within their game. I feel like DeMarcus Cousins in the last 3 years has matured immensely and has been much more in control of his emotions and his approach and maybe finding a new home. There have been some strides in DeMarcus Cousins and his demeanor that I think he should be very proud of.
The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Lakers lead by 21.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. More in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. That shot off the mark. Good D by Wade. Here's Cousins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And DeMarcus Cousins, one of the few players in the NBA who can just simply dominate, Brent, a game with his size and skill.
Yeah, I think there are ways he could actually do that even more so, where he could just be more of a force throughout the course of any game. And I remember last season he put up that huge 40-point, 20-rebound, 10-assist game, just a monster game. And that's the first stat line with those kind of numbers in the NBA in the last 50 years.
And the first one at the line is good.
I remember when Cousins came into the NBA, I had a chance to watch him at his very first summer league game, and I thought he'd be a problem then. Well, he's still a problem now. I mean, he can do so many things out there.
And he can't hit the second. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Moore with the bucket.
Etuan Moore has shown some signs of being a lethal threat from the outside.
Schroeder kicks to LeBron. Back to Schroeder. It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. Ball, the pass to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now here's James. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Moore against Wade, fires it up, and James gets it to go on the assist by Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pelicans trail by 19. Moore left side. Schroeder against Ball. Back to Moore. Knocked loose. Clock at 6. Okafor finds Moore. And here's Randall. Wade is covering Miller. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look for James. Again, the Lakers.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
Moore against Wade. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Cousins. The drive by LeBron. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2.
2 shots.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kuzma's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Here's the 3. Cans it from downtown. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Connects from three-point range.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And Moore kicks to Ball. Lets a floater go. Here's Okafor. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Wade outside. Passes it to LeBron. Out to Kuzma. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trail by 21. Moore outside. Pass the ball. From deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the pass to Cousins. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, it takes a lot more than that to stop DeMarcus Cousins. He is a huge presence, and he answers every defensive challenge they pose.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 8. Okafor, the pass to Ingram. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For New Orleans, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And this is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
Some changes for New Orleans. Diallo, he's checked in for Okafor. Anderson comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Payton in for Moore. The Lakers also making some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for James. And it's Robertson in for Dwayne Wade. And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 19. Schroeder kicks to Davis. Pass to Kuzma. Davis against Ingram. Davis down low. Shoots over Ingram. Pelicans pull it in. Diallo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Schroeder finds Cousins. To the paint. It's taken away by Payton. And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Payton. And that's 13 points for Lonzo Ball.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now here's Cousins. Guarded closely. Count it. Good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ball, the pass to Diallo. Anderson kicks to Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Payton. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Ingram. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Back to Rondo. Knocks it loose from past the arc. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kuzma against Ingram. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Payton against Rondo. Baseline jumper. The shot by Payton, no good. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Passes it to Robertson. Kicks to Harrell. Over Payton. It's hauled in by Diallo.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
Ball up top. 13 points in the game. And Davis sends it back. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Robertson dishes to Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 10.
Well, good positioning down low. That helps make the shot attempt a little bit easier for AD.
Rondo against Payton. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots over Kuzma. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Dwayne, how'd you get on top of these guys in the first half?
Well, one way is get out in transition. Besides that, we run our offense to make sure we get paint touches. We play inside out. And, we got guys that's been very aggressive, so it's been working for us.
Yeah, that flow is the key to your success. Thanks, Dwayne. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like?
That's a good one.
Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And in that first half, something we don't see a lot of from him, the ability to make everyone around him better.
Now, that's not really his forte, Greg. Unselfish play.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. To the middle. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, there's a lot of moves that Cousins can go with on the inside. If he doesn't back you down, he's got a fadeaway and a step back. Tough to guard on the interior.
Now here's Ingram. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ingram's got 15 points.
And it's easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. His size, the long arms, the shooting ability. The D has no clue as to what to do.
The shot's good from LeBron. LeBron's got 23.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
It's Ingram on the wing. Back to ball. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Yeah, we got to be a DEFCON 1 here, because at this point, he is so dialed in, you got to get him off his spots.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
One shot, gentlemen.
I just wonder for teams that are playing against Anthony Davis, 48 minutes of that kind of length out on the floor, he just becomes an imposing player defensively.
Now here's Moore. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. But they'll get another chance. He kicks the ball. Five to shoot. Back to Moore. Over Wade. No good from Moore.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
As the season has progressed, these players have heated up from beyond the arc. The best three-point shooters since the All-Star break. Wayne Wade on top. Second, Kyle Kuzma.
For me, they've been 2 of the NBA's best three-point shooters over that period of time. No question about it. They just keep heating up.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wade. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ball kicks to Moore. Back to Ball. Feeds it to Okafor. And the rejection by Cousins. Wade finds Cousins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Timeout.
Wade's got assist number 8 now on the night. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Randall. Averaging 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome.
Shot to stop the run. No good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wade, good.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
And James picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ball against Schroeder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and Ball jumps all over the defense, especially when they give him a lane to the basket. Outstanding at forcing the issue.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers leading by 23. Now Wade, 13 points in the game. Cousins with the bucket.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Kuzma against Ingram. From beyond the arc, and Ball gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field, since taking the court here in the second half. Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ball against Schroeder. Ball dishes to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And here's the stat sheet on Dwayne Wade. He's had an impressive second half of the season. First in three-point field goal percentage, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. The drive by Schroeder. That's tipped. Now here's Ball. He's got 21. Pass to Randall. Tipped away. Schroeder against Ball. Ingram outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Okafor against Cousins. Wade kicks to Cousins. Here's Schroeder. And it's off from three-point range. The Pelicans have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Moore inside. Wade is covering. Moore finds Randall. Now Ball. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor's checked in for Okafor, and Miller's subbed in for Ingram. And the Lakers also making a switch. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Randall passes to Miller. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Miller. Payton, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Both free throws good for Miller.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Schroeder kicks to Cousins. Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And up on your screen now are the most dependable free throw shooters from the point guard position since the All-Star break. Number 1, Dennis Schroeder.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Cousins drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Moore kicks to Okafor. The dish to Payton. Moore against McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Okafor. Lays it up and banks it in. Okafor's got 6 points.
Like like how active Moore is being on offense, especially watching him share the basketball on that play.
Schroeder outside to the inside. Cousins out to Kuzma. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, the edge to Cousins rebounding, you're okay with it if it shows up in the way he goes about his business on the glass.
Payton with the ball, now guarded by Schroeder. Kuzma against Payton. New Orleans moving the ball around. Moore against Schroeder. Out to Payton. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What'd you find out, David?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Appreciate that, D.A. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
Yeah, sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
Now Schroeder after the missed three from Elfrid Payton.
And Dennis Schroeder, a.k.a. Dennis the Menace, remember, coming over from Germany, has been a great slasher and an attack point guard who likes to get around the rim and challenge some bigger defenders.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning quick point guard.
Diallo, he's checked in for New Orleans. Anderson comes in for Ejuan Moore. And then for the Lakers, Harrell, he's checked in for Cousins. Andre Robertson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Schroeder hits them both. The Pelicans really having a tough go here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Payton finds Miller. Back to Payton. The three. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
And yes, it's good.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Now here's Payton. He's got 5. It's Anderson with the drive. Diallo the pass to Payton. And the pass to Diallo. Here's Anderson. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And so here is New Orleans after the basket by Los Angeles. Shots good by Miller.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Clark, he's checked in for the Pelicans. James checked in for Los Angeles. And he's good on the second. And so Payton will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Diallo. Clark dishes to Payton. And another three for New Orleans.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
The feed to James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clark kicks to Diallo. Payton outside. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
And here is Payton. 8 points for him. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Here's Diallo, guarded by McGee. Diallo, no good. LA has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Rondo scanning the floor. 3-on-3. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Payton. Payton's got 5 assists tonight.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
Well, there's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose, and I love the energy on this play.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Shooting for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Good on the second free throw. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Payton against Rondo. Miller outside. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over McGee. Power down with both hands.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
And Elfrid Payton with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Rondo.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
And both free throws good from Rondo. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Payton outside. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Elfrid Payton scanning the floor, taking a look, taking a picture. He likes what he saw there.
And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ryan Anderson out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Ball. Then there's Payton. And it's Diallo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. We love the sneakers these players wear. Now so many different styles. A lot of different signature shoes out there.
I'm not really a sneakerhead myself, Kevin. I didn't really fall down that rabbit hole. But I know some guys in the league, and we've seen photos of their closets at home filled with
hundreds.
Not hundreds. I've seen guys pushing thousands of pairs of shoes. Now that is dedication.
Worth a lot of money.
No doubt about it. And some of the guys, Kevin, don those specialty sneakers in big-time games. And the one guy that comes to mind for me is P.J. Tucker. Lots of play from P.J. Tucker about some of the things that he strapped on last year during the finals.
Ball with a wide-open look. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Okafor. And the Lakers also making a switch. Stevenson's checked in. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wade's checked in. Pelicans shooting reasonably well, 45%. Payton kicks the ball. New Orleans moving it around. Payton outside. It's Okafor atop the key. Ball with it. And Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has proven to be a threat to score whenever he has it. When he's feeling it, boy, the D is going to be in for a long night.
Ball against Wade. Pass to LeBron. Out to Wade. Clock at 6. Softly drops in the floater.
And while Wade doesn't pull the floater out all that often, when he does, it's usually pretty silky smooth.
Passes to Okafor. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Harrell slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Okafor against Harrell. The fader. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Guys, he can get this shot anytime he wants.
Now, you bet. With his height, not many defenders are going to challenge that mid-range jump shot.
And it goes down 2 points.
The D right there is up in his face, but simply not good enough for the offensive prowess of Dwayne Wade.
Payton passes the ball. One thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam is found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base.
Kicks it to Okafor. It's stolen by Wade. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Harrell missing.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
Out left to the wing. No one near Payton as he lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Off the pass, Payton getting his feet set. A nice job there of turning around and cashing in.
From 12 feet out. And again, the Lakers no good. Pelicans trail by 20. To the middle. And it's Ball that time on the assist from Ingram. That's 28 points for Lonzo Ball.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
Ingram against James. Wade kicks to Harrell. Basket counts. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Pass to Okafor. Rondo with the steal. Wade surveying the D. And Harrell slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
And it's Ingram missing.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Ball against Wade. Now Ball. Ingram outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
To the inside. Here's Ingram, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. Do you see a lot of player tampering right now in the NBA?
Well, how do you define it, Kevin?
Well, if a player wants to go out and recruit other players that may be under contract with another team.
I see that a lot then, Kevin. I mean, it happens all the time. Players talking about what are you thinking about doing and about, wow, don't you think this would be great if we could get together on the floor in 2021? Let's try to.
But management doing it is a completely different animal.
Management cannot do it, although some teams have walked that tightrope a little bit to the point where they've fallen off in recent years. But the idea of players not ever talking to one another about the potential of being together.
Come on, right?
It's always happened.
Yeah. Ball, the pass to Randall. Floats it up for Randall. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Schroeder finds James. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Randall. Great D that time from LeBron. Lakers leading by 21. Cousins dishes to Schroeder. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 8 points for Dennis Schroeder.
I mean, with just how dominant he can be scoring inside and outside, to have that kind of vision, wow, what a complete center.
Okafor kicks to Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Wade outside. Game is so wide open now, Brent. Such a great pace. Does that put more strain on bigger players? Physical.
I think it's putting strain on everybody. Yeah. I think last year we saw...
regardless of size.
Yeah, injuries to every position, to key guys at every position. I think that some of the physical motions that players have to perform in games because they're covering more ground and in susceptible positions, it's happening to everybody. The issue with the big guys, Kevin, is they're not playing. Less of them are getting more important time on the floor, so it's a strain on everybody.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, not known as an outside Schroeder, he's definitely working on his three-point accuracy.
The pass to Okafor. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Emeka Okafor is checked in for Okafor. Sheck Diallo comes in for Julius Randle. Miller's checked in for Ingram. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Lonzo Ball. To the paint, Moore with the steal. Okafor up top. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside. Here's Davis. Got a hand on it. Moore passes to Payton. Here's Diallo. He's guarded by Davis. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. James right side. Schroeder outside. Back to James. Certain guys can play within themselves and still dominate. You played along one of the best that you saw up close in Tim Duncan.
One of the things I think about with Tim is how many numbers he left on the board, Kevin. The way that Coach Popovich played him, minimal minutes, touches when needed most, where Tim usually came through, but how much more dominant he truly could have been.
And he didn't care about numbers, did he?
Not at all. He cared about one number, and that's putting W's on the board. But how many more things Tim Duncan would have led categorically in the history of the NBA at the power forward position, but overall, the numbers would have been staggering.
Cousins finds James. Back to Cousins. To the middle. And stolen by Payton. Wade against Moore. Pass to Diallo. Moore left side. He feeds it to Okafor. And that one, good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Los Angeles leading by 21. On the wing, James. Covered by Miller. The baseline J. And that one comes up a bit short. New Orleans gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Okafor kicks to Payton. Pass to Miller. Now here's Moore. 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And finally hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
James looking around. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Well, Dwayne, you won the game, but you lost the rebounding battle. How did you overcome that?
I don't know. You know, we have a knack for finding a way to win, and we've always had that here. You know, we got to do a better job. You know, we can't get out-rebounded like that and expect to win, so we got to figure it out.
Sure, you'll be working on it. Thanks, Dwayne. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.